today we're going to talk about whether or not if you should increase your rent if you are a landlord here in San Diego. So here in San Diego, we have some new rent control laws, which allows the landlord to increase the rent by up to 10% each year. So many landlords will have a tenant who lives in their home, and the tenant is great. They pay their rent on time, and the landlord is very reluctant to increase the rent. So what happens down the road if you decide maybe in 3 or 4 years you want to increase the rent? Can you increase it by 40% in 3 or 4 years if you didn't increase it once each year? And the answer is no, you cannot. If you decide as a landlord you don't want to increase the rent, you cannot double the rent increase in 2 years from now or triple it 3 years from now. The other thing that's tricky for you to know if you are a landlord or an owner of a house, if you decide later on you want to sell your property, it's actually going to be very hard for you to sell it if the tenants who are living in your home their rent is not at market value. And the reason why is because 5 or 10 years from now, your property value is going to be so much higher. So the person who's buying your house is going to have to qualify for that mortgage. And if the rent is super low, it's not going to meet the needs for them to qualify for that loan as an investment property. So those are some things that you should think of as a landlord, as an owner of an investment property, whether or not you should increase your rent each year.